Jai Hind, ladies and gentlemen. Recently, the president of Maldives, Mohammed Moisu, had visited Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and this has again escalated the relations between both the countries. The relations of both the countries are equally important for each other, for their economic importance and for their strategic importance. So, I am Chestemar 293, today going to speak on the India-Maldives relation. Maldives is an island nation which is located on the southern side of the Lecturette Island on the southern part of India, which shares a maritime border with India. So today I'll be dividing the topic into three parts. That is the history of this relation, to the challenges faced by this relation, and three, the recent developments. Talking about the history, India was one of the first countries to accept and to start relations with Maldives after its independence from the British government. Then in 1988, India had supported Maldives under Operation Cactus Lily by sending their soldiers in order to stop the military coup against the president of Maldives. In 2004, during the tsunami of Maldives, India had supported Maldives, and in 2014 also, during the water crisis, India had supported Maldives by sending bottled waters in C-17 Globemaster and also by sending our naval ships to Maldives. In 2020, under the Operation Sanjeevani, India had supported Maldives to fight against Corona. And India has always supported Maldives financially and through other social aids. And the tourism and fisheries being the major source of income in Maldives, the Indian tourist is the most visited tourist in Maldives, and this also had improved their economy very much. Talking about the challenges, the problems had started between India and Maldives relation after President Mohammed Moisu had taken his chair in November last year. So even before the elections during the campaign, he focused on India out policy. He wanted the soldiers of India to go from his country, and he wanted to have a free country to himself. So he focused on this strategy and he won the election. And even after the election, he didn't change his strategy and kept on pushing the India out policy. Also, he had visited China before visiting India, and this has also made the relations go bad. Also, after the post of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Twitter, where he supported the tourism of Lakshadweep, some ministers of the Moisu government had even abused the Indian Prime Minister. So this had created huge issues, and even the Indian community in Twitter had created a huge campaign, which even reduced the number of Indian tourists in Maldives, which affected their economy very largely. Now, talking about the recent developments. So, recently, as I had said earlier, Mohammed Muizu had visited India and he had changed his diplomacy. The sole reason behind this is that the country is having a big economic problem, and the country is having this issue. So he knows very well that India is the only country that can help him, because him and his country, because India is a country which focuses on Vasudeva Kudumbakam, which always sees all the countries of this world as one family, and always wanted the security and growth of all in the region. So under this, India will always support, even if the countries are backbiting India. So this is the open mindedness of India, and Muhammad Muisi is also looking for that open mindedness. So I would like to conclude my words by saying that India focusing on the neighborhood first policy and the security and growth of all in the region will always support other countries, and India wanted the growth of all in the region and the development of all in the region. That is the diplomacy of India, which loves every nations of this world. Thank you. Jai Hind.